Professional Traders. Masters Courses in Professional Trading. Master 2019. Course 3. Broker and Trading Platform. Welcome to the course. Welcome to this Master of Professional Trading. This master is composed of 20 professional trading courses directed to new traders. My name is Brian. I am one of the Avatars teachers of professional traders. And it is a great pleasure for me to be here with all of you today. Today we are going to present the third course of the Professional Trading Master. Broker and Trading Platform. I will explain you the concepts that you need to know about broker and trading platform to become professional traders, and that you can live from this fantastic profession. The development of computer technology has allowed access to the markets of many professionals who before could only access through brokers or specialized companies. Nowadays, to do trading, you only need to access to your broker through an internet connection. Your broker will provide you the platform with which you will access to the market. Presentation of the course. The existence of a large number of brokers online has allowed to bring the market to the general public. However, investing correctly in the financial markets requires a great effort and time. For any trader, especially for the new traders, selecting a broker and a suitable platform can mean the difference between a new and exciting source of income and a brief fight against disappointment, followed by an inevitable surrender and frustration. Each broker in the market has an online trading platform, in which we can carry out our operations. These trading platforms may have been developed by the broker itself, or they may be commercial platforms. Some brokers allow you to open a demo account to operate. Although there is no sure way to guarantee the return on investments, there is a clear and concise way of selecting the broker that best suits your needs. In this course, we will study the concepts necessary to evaluate and select the broker and the trading platform, which it will provide you with the tools and resources that you need to do trading. Types of brokers. A broker is a financial intermediary who performs our operations in the market. Basically and fundamentally, a broker executes exclusively our buy and sell orders. The brokers are basically divided into three clearly differentiated types. The first group is the brokers type DD. Acronym for Dealing Desk, also called Parallel Market Makers. The second group is the brokers type NDD. Acronym for No Dealing Desk. This group is formed by two subgroups. Brokers type NDD, STP. Acronym for No Dealing Desk Straight Through Process. And brokers type NDD, ECN. Acronym for No Dealing Desk Electronic Communication Network. And the third group is the hybrid brokers. We will explain below what each one of them consists of and what is their way of operating. Brokers type DD. The brokers type DD, acronym of Dealing Desk. They are also called parallel market makers, because they really are the creators of a market parallel to the real market. The operations ordered by the traders that work with them, they do not really go to the market, they are executed in the broker's own dealing desk. That is, the buy or sell operations that you request from this broker, they will not go beyond the broker's trading platform. For example, if you have decided to open a buy operation in the euro-dollar currency pair, and you communicate it to the broker, the operation will be carried out according to your instructions, and when you decide to sell, the broker will close it, and your profit or loss obtained will be posted to your trading account. However, there are no such orders or operations in the real forex market. It is the broker who has assumed the risk of your operation. This fact undoubtedly creates a conflict of interest between the broker and his traders' clients. For this reason many traders choose another type of brokers, that does not assume the risk, and really send the operations directly to the market. Advantages of brokers type DD. The fundamental advantages offered by this type of brokers are the following. 1. Immediate availability to execute the operations that you request, in a fast way, without waiting, nor delays, nor requotes. 2. Higher leverage up to 1/300 versus 1/30 in other types of brokers. 3. The minimum deposit requirements are very small, in the environment of $100. 4. They allow to operate with micro lots. For this reason it is a good option, if you want to open a trading account, with very little capital, and you start operating with micro lots. Disadvantages of brokers type DD. The fundamental disadvantages offered by this type of brokers are the following. 1. There is a risk of conflict between trader-client and broker with unregulated DD-type brokers. 2. In general, they do not allow the scalping trading style. Scalping consists in opening short-term operations, either in buy or sell, and closing them in a few minutes or even seconds. 3. They do not allow the use of robots. A robot is a program that acts as a trader based on the entry and exit criteria of the market that we have programmed. 4. It requires a thorough analysis and evaluation of the broker before depositing our money in order to avoid unpleasant surprises. If the broker is not regulated, it should never be considered as a viable selection option, since the regulatory body is the only one that can help us if any incident occurs. Brokers type NDD. Brokers type NDD, acronym for non-dealing desk. It would be what we could call the real brokers, if we follow the basic definition that a broker must be an intermediary between the trader and the market. NDD brokers do not negotiate as a counterpart of their clients. They do not have an operations desk, and immediately and automatically they transfer the operations of their clients to large liquidity providers such as banks, and even allow all traders that use this intermediation to trade not only through banks but between themselves. There are two types of brokers NDD, brokers STP and brokers ECN. That is, the buy or sell transactions that you request from this broker are executed and registered in the market. For example, if you have decided to open a buy position in the currency pair euro-dollar, and you communicate it to the broker, the transaction will be made according to your instructions, and it will be communicated to the market. When you decide to sell, the broker will give the order to close the operation to the market, and your profit or loss obtained will be posted in your trading account. Such orders will appear registered in the real forex market. The broker has not assumed any risk for your operation. Brokers type NDDSTP. Brokers type NDDSTP, acronym for non-dealing desk straight-through process, are brokers that operate in the real market. The type of brokers NDDSTP sends the operations or transactions ordered by the trader immediately and automatically to the liquidity providers, normally banks, hedge funds, mutual funds, patrimonial funds, and institutional investors. Liquidity providers are prestigious financial institutions, such as Deutsche Bank, Bank of America, Barclays, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Citibank, HSBC, etc. In this way, we have peace of mind knowing that there is no conflict of interest with our broker, and that our operation is actually registered in the market. Advantages of brokers type NDDSTP. The fundamental advantages offered by this type of brokers are the following. 1. There is no risk of conflict between trader-client and broker with regulated NDDSTP brokers. 2. They offer variable spread that adjusts better to the reality of the market, as they are established by the liquidity providers. 3. They allow any trading style including scalping. 4. They allow the use of robots. 5. The benefit of the broker is clear, concise and determined by a commission established by the liquidity provider, based on the spread. Disadvantages of brokers type NDDSTP. The fundamental disadvantages offered by this type of brokers are the following. 1. It is not possible to open micro accounts with brokers type NDDSTP regulated. The minimum account opening value is much higher than in the rest of the types of brokers. 2. The spread that regulated NDDSTP brokers obtain from financial institutions is usually very small. This type of brokers increases this spread by 1 or 2 pips, this increase being their gain. If the market is calm, that is, there is not much volatility, the spread is reasonable and sometimes reduced. However, in times of high volatility the spread grows exponentially. Brokers type NDD, ECN. The brokers type NDD ECN, acronym for Non-Dealing Desk Electronic Communication Network, are brokers that operate in the real market. Brokers type NDD ECN not only intercommunicate the operations of their client traders with several banks, but also create a network where all the traders of said broker can trade with each other. We will say without a doubt that this would be the most real and transparent way to trade in the market. In this way, we have peace of mind knowing that there is no conflict of interest with our broker, and that our operation is actually registered in the market. Advantages of brokers type NDD, ECN. The fundamental advantages offered by this type of brokers are the following. 1. There is no risk of conflict between trader-client and broker with brokers type NDD ECN regulated. 2. They allow any size of trading account. 3. They offer variable and very reduced spread that adjusts better to the reality of the market. 4. They allow any trading style including scalping. 5. They allow the use of robots. 6. The benefit of the broker is clear, concise and determined by a commission, established by the liquidity provider based on the spread. Disadvantages of brokers type NDD, ECN. The fundamental disadvantages offered by this type of brokers are the following. 1. In general, it is not possible to open micro accounts with brokers type NDD ECN regulated. The minimum account opening value is much higher than in the rest of the types of brokers. 2. Spread and commissions are paid for operating volume. Even so, it should be noted that most of the time, the sum of the spreads plus the commissions always imply a lower expense per transaction than in the rest of brokers that do not apply commissions, but they apply much higher spreads. Hybrid brokers. Finally, we introduce you to the hybrid brokers. Unfortunately nowadays, most of the brokers are becoming hybrid brokers, offering a hybrid product between DD-type parallel market makers, NDDSTP broker, and NDD-ECN broker at the same time. And this is possible because of the compartmentalization made by this type of brokers based on a previous classification of each trader according to their characteristics. For example, hybrid brokers normally operate in the following way. Brokers DD parallel market makers for micro accounts. Brokers NDDSTP for mini accounts. Brokers NDD-ECN for standard accounts. This type of brokers presents the advantages and disadvantages already explained in the previous sections depending on the type of broker where they classify the trader. Broker evaluation system. We are going to present in this section a system of evaluation of broker and platform that we consider the most adequate. The evaluation criteria that we are going to study depends first of all on the size of our account. That is why we have divided the account size into the following types. Micro account. The size of the account ranges between $100 and $10,000. Mini account. The size of the account ranges between $10,000 and $90,000. Account. The size of the account is more than $90,000. The 10 variables with which we will evaluate each broker are the following. 1. Regulation to which the broker is subject. Not all countries have the same legislation, nor do they have the same regulatory environment and requirements when the brokers comes to registering financially. Therefore, it is important for any trader to choose a broker that has its headquarters in a country where its activities are supervised by a regulatory agency. It is also important to know if the broker is regulated at the national level, or if it is regulated from abroad, since in the latter case the registration requirements could be less demanding. 2. Type of broker. Not all traders feel equally comfortable, or expect the same from their broker. Therefore, it is essential to establish from the beginning which type of broker is best suited to our needs. 3. Type of accounts. For a consistent trader, what is important is not the minimum opening capital of the account. What is really important are the minimum size requirements of the operations. A broker that does not allow to operate with micro lots, or that limits the size of the micro lot in function of the balance of the account, and therefore forces us to operate with a high risk, should not be considered as eligible broker. 4. Trading platform. Depending on the characteristics of our hardware and software, we might prefer a desktop platform, or a web-based platform, or prefer a MetaTrader type commercial platform. Understanding what type of platform is best suited to our needs is fundamental to our operations as traders. 5. News and economic calendar. A consistent trader needs to be well informed at all times. Not all news affect a specific stock in the same way. However, the lack of information, as we will see later, is one of the characteristics that makes the market imperfect, and can lead us to commit serious errors. 6. Capitalization. As you may already know, larger capitalization of a broker create more credit relationships that he can establish with his liquidity providers, obtaining more competitive prices for themselves and their traders' clients. Nowadays, the nature of the market, and the strong offer of brokers, makes it very difficult for a broker to obtain competitive prices without depositing guarantees in a credit institution, or in a bank. What forces the broker to have a strong capitalization? 7. Costs and structure of commissions. Whichever type of broker, it is very clear for him what type of trader client they want to attract. For example, to a parallel market maker broker type, he is always interested in attracting new traders who have little training and experience. However, to a NDD broker type, only is interested in attracting traders. He does not care if they are trained or not, or if they have previous experience in the market. Even so, all brokers have the same objective, and that is to try to offer operating costs or spreads as advantageous as possible for their traders' clients. 8. Leverage and policy of insufficient guarantees. The level of leverage is a fundamental aspect for many traders. There are traders who enjoy aggressive strategies prefer to use the highest possible leverage. However, to consistent traders, they usually prefer moderate leverage, and in most cases conservative leverage. Always remember, small risk, small error. Big risk, big error. The policy of insufficient guarantees is a fundamental aspect of consideration for many traders. However, a consistent trader never comes to this situation. The fact that a broker has to announce us that we have lost our money of our trading account for not correctly handling the risk level, and that we do not have sufficient balance to keep our operations open for longer, is the most disappointing, painful and sad situation that exists for any trader. 9. Customer service. Choose the broker that you choose. Use the period of operation in demo account to check the type of service offered by the broker. Check if the agents seem to be well informed, if they are effective and educated. You must think that the way they answer your questions can be key to evaluate how they will respond to your needs in a situation that occurs in the future with your real account. And 10. Value-added services. Simple access to real-time graphics, news and economic data is essential for any trader. However, a trader must think that these and other value-added services are part of the broker package, and that they are not the most important feature on which to base your decision in order to select a broker. Trading Platform Evaluation System. The 10 variables with which we will evaluate the trading platform that the broker offers us in each case are the following. 1. User level. It is fundamental for us to succeed as consistent trader. For this reason, we need that the interface of the platform be amicable and easy to use and understand. 2. Representation systems. The platform must provide different representation systems of the price movement, as different types of candlesticks, bars graphs, Renko graphs, etc., in order to perform properly our trading decision process. 3. Technical indicators. The technical indicators are definitely our more powerful tool of analysis. The possibilities of different kind of indicators must be provided by the platform, in order to establish an appropriate trading system consistent. 4. Texts and complementary graphics. The implementation of texts and graphics shapes in the screen at the same time with the graphics of the price movement is also fundamental for make easier and accuracy our trading making decision. 5. Trend of the price movement. Some platforms give us in real-time signals to determine the trend in any time frame. This is another of the basic elements that improve the quality of our decision process, avoiding many errors. 6. Levels of support and resistance. Similar as previous cases, there are platforms give us in real time the levels of support and resistance in any time frame. This is another of the basic elements that improve the quality of our decision process, avoiding many errors. 7. Patterns of Japanese candles. Another improvement of certain platforms is that they provide us in real time the candlesticks formations or candlesticks patterns. This is another of the basic elements that improve the quality of our decision process, avoiding many errors. 8. Fibonacci retractions, Elliott waves, and Goodman waves. As in the previous case, some platforms offer us in real time the values and graphs of Fibonacci retractions, Elliott waves, and Goodman waves. This is a complementary element that can improve the quality of our decision process, eliminating any degree of surrealism when we are trying to identify these formations. 9. Harmonic patterns. Some platforms offer us in real time the values and graphs of harmonic patterns. This is a complementary element that can also improve the quality of our decision process, eliminating any degree of surrealism when we are identifying these patterns. 10. Programming indicators and robots. The possibility of programming our own indicators or generating trading robots is a characteristic that is increasingly demanded by thousands of traders, who are convinced that automatic trading is the future, and the solution to remove their mistakes-making trading. I honestly will say that is something that up to today, I do not think is so useful and necessary. However, we have considered it as an evaluation element of the trading platform. The analysis of all the evaluation criteria is developed in depth in the course book. You must study the course book, review and apply the evaluation criteria, in order to select the broker that best suits your interests. We ask you to download the course book from our website www.tradersprofessionals.com. Trading Platform Evaluation. We will start with the evaluation of the trading platform, and we will proceed to fill in the following table, the ratings that the platform has obtained based on our evaluation criteria. The results represented in the table, and in the attached graph, correspond to the evaluation of an anonymous platform as an example. As we can see in the attached evaluation chart, the value of the evaluation of a trading platform does not depend on the type of account with which we work, nor on the type of broker. It only depends on the functions and services offered. Broker evaluation. Once the trading platform is evaluated, we will proceed to evaluate the broker, and for that, we will proceed to fill in the following table the ratings that the broker has obtained based on our evaluation criteria. The results represented in the table and in the attached graph correspond to the evaluation of an anonymous broker as an example. As we can see in the attached evaluation chart of the anonymous broker analyzed, this broker is suitable for the opening of mini accounts and accounts, but nevertheless, it is not suitable for the opening of micro accounts. Conclusions. The moment of the truth has come. It's time to evaluate a set of brokers and select one to open a demo account. From the next course we will start trading the market and we will start working as traders. These 3 first courses have had as basic objective to acquire solid foundations so that we can begin to operate in the market. Therefore, we should have correctly assimilated the concepts explained above. If not, study them and review again and again until you master it. Finally, remember the students enrolled in the Master, that to obtain the title of professional trader, is essential to submit with the exercises of the courses, the diary log of operations of your demo account, of the last 8 months. The diary log of operations will be presented along with the exercises of course 20. Golden Rules. Based on the concepts established in this course, we can determine the following golden rules. Choose the broker that we choose. The most important thing is, that the broker must be regulated by the financial authorities. In this way we will avoid frauds. Conduct a study of at least 5 different brokers and evaluate them one by one. Select one of them and open a demo account. Never open a real account in a broker, without having previously operated at least 6 months with a demo account with that broker. Choose the broker that you have previously evaluated, with which you feel more comfortable, and better serve your interests. If you select a broker and you are not convinced, close your demo account, and try another among those you have analyzed. Take your time to choose a broker, do not think that they are all the same, and that it is not worth losing time to evaluate them. It is a serious mistake. Your success in trading depends on it. Do not ever think that because of a partner, or a friend, or a neighbor, as it does well with his broker, then I choose the same broker. The choice of a broker is a task too crucial and important to leave in the hands of others. Remember, only we are responsible for our actions. Exercises of the course. Each course consists of 4 evaluation exercises. No questions will be answered, nor will there be any evaluation, if the student is not correctly enrolled in the Master and if he has not paid the exam fees. Course exercises. Exercise 1. Evaluate through the evaluation criteria described in the course book, 5 type DD brokers with their respective platforms. Exercise 2. Evaluate, through the evaluation criteria described in the course book, 5 type NDD-STP brokers with their respective platforms. Exercise 3. Evaluate through the evaluation criteria described in the course book, 5 type NDD-ECN brokers with their respective platforms. Exercise 4. Choose one of the previous brokers and adequately justify the reason for your choice. Open a demo account with the selected broker. Farewell. So far the 3rd course of the Master Broker and Trading Platform. This course is part of the Professional Trading Master courses, aimed at new traders, developed especially for you. I hope that the information that we have transmitted to you is of your interest. Do not hesitate to inform you about the rest of the courses on our website. I wait for you in the next video of this exciting Master. Until then we wish you a happy trading.